Okay, welcome back everyone. Hope your day is going well. Hope it hasn't been too rough. We are playing Wingspan today. I've played Wormspan, the physical game, which I believe follows the same rules as Wingspan, so I kind of know how it plays. We're gonna do the tutorial though. Holy crap. There's a lot of those. Taking opponents' resources? Oh. That makes it PvP? Wait, what? Oh, there's a ton of stuff here. Duet mode. Oh, so you can like play with someone else, I guess? Anyway, let's do the base game first. Okay. Sure, I'm wrong, by the way. There's some birds, but also about winning. To win the game, you have to do get the most victory points is by playing birds, okay? First, I'm going to quickly tell you the structure of the game. This is start your turn pop-up. Played over 4 rounds. Right now, it's your first turn of the first round. In the first round, you take 8 turns. Each turn is marked by a cube action. Okay. Each round you have 1 fewer cubes, and so 1 fewer turns to take. On the right side of the screen, you can see how many turns you have left, okay? And those are the underground tiles, but don't worry about them right now, okay? Now I'll show you what you can do each turn. Press X, okay? You can perform 1 action during your turn. Play a new bird in one of your habitats. Rotate to gain food, to lay eggs, or draw a card. Okay. Look at the left side of the screen. Those are the habitats. We are in the forest right now, okay? You can gain food from the bird feeder to play new birds, okay? Now check out what you can do in the grassland. Just press R1. Oh, that's really cool that it changes the background. And in the fields, you can lay eggs as useful for playing birds. You also score 1 feather for each egg you have in your preserve at the end of the game. Now check out the wetland. Oh, okay. This is where you draw more bird cards. These are the basics when it comes to structure of the game. Try to learn details about it. So, okay. Next chapter. Let me show you the most important part of this game, birds. These are the birds in your hand. Look closely at the structure of the Carolina Chickadee card. Okay. So, if I remember correctly, what it means is that I have to play it in the forest field, and it costs a worm and a whatever that thing is to play it. It's worth 2 feathers, which will count towards the end game goal. And I gain 1 thing from the supply and cash it on that card. And that's whenever I explore whatever on my turn through that lane. Okay. Here you have the habitat symbol, yep, where you can play played. Here's the country's food cost, yep. A worm and a, I guess wheat, maybe, or whatever that is. I don't know what it's supposed to be. It means you need to spend either, seed or invertebrate, okay. Seed or invertebrate. The number next to that symbol is point value. Having this bird preserves gives you this many points at the end of the game. Yep. So the bald eagle's worth 9 points, but costs 2 fish and a mouse. Here is the Carolina Chickadee's nest icon. Oh, wait, what? Okay, this is a little bit different than Wormspan. Okay, there are 5 types of nests: cavity, platform, ground, bowl, and wild. Carolina Chickadee has a cavity nest. Nests are used by some birds' powers, bonus cards, and end-round goals. I'll explain detail later, okay? Nests can be powerful. Oh, wild nests can be powerful, but because they can match with any other nest type. Okay, yep. Here is the bird's wingspan. I have no idea if that actually means anything in this game, by the way. Wingspan is used by some birds' powers. Oh, that's pretty cool. Oh, okay, yeah, no, because in the Wormspan, I think it, like, depends on, like, Drake and worm, maybe. I don't remember. It's been a while. Okay. Here's the most important thing, the bird's special power. As you play the game, birds will have a wide variety of powers. There are 3 types of powers. When activated, when played, and once between turns. Okay. The expansion introduces more types. Okay. The Carolina Chickadee has a when activated power, so whenever you run through the line, I'll explain all that. Yeah. Finally, at the bottom of your egg, you have... Oh, it has 3 egg slots. Okay. So, in Wingspan, I don't think there were different types of eggs, so that's a little bit different than the Wingspan. Each bird has a limited capacity, yeah. So this one can hold 3 eggs. Bird cards are necessary to take the steps necessary. Okay. Oh, this whole first episode is probably going to be a tutorial, by the way. In this chapter, you learn how to gain the food needed to play Carolina Chickadee. Yeah, how do I gain... Well, I'm assuming... Okay, so the forest is where I get resources, it looks like. Based on what it's saying is that I get... Yeah, I roll I guess a resource die. The panel on the right shows how much food you have. Currently you have no food. Yep. To play the Carolina Chickadee, you need an invertebrate or seed, not and seed. Gotcha. The slash means or. Okay. This means you need to activate the forest to gain food from the bird feeder. Look at the bird feeder here. The dice shows which food is currently available. Oh, okay. Inside the bird feeder are that, and that. Okay. When you activate the leftmost exposed slot, it shows you how much food you can take. For now, you can only take 1. So select the leftmost slot to activate the habitat. Activate it. Okay, marks activated slot. It moved from your action panel to leftmost exposed slot. To choose what you want, take the die and press the bird feeder. So I want... Oh, I can't use the D-pad? Oh, that... Oh no, okay, so D-pad lets me navigate that way. Okay, I see. Before you continue, look here. These are the dice outside of the bird feeder. Each dice that is taken out is marked here. While playing, you may encounter birds that use this information, okay? Can you see the no return symbol? I guess that means no back on the button, yeah. This means the action you're about to do can't be undone. Anytime you see that, think twice before you act. Okay. Please confirm your choice by pressing triangle. This is your first turn in Wingspan, during which you learn to activate your food, gain food. Okay. At the start of the second turn, you are ready to play your first bird. In the previous round, we activated thing to gain food. Yep. See here, the action takes marked the appropriate, in this case, gain food action. Now you have enough food to play the Carolina Chickadee. To play a bird, you need to cover its food cost, which means you need to pay for it. Okay. Play the Carolina by pressing up to bring up the cards. Select X. Oh, and I'm in that slot too. Look at this panel. This is the cost. Yep, this is the suggested payment. Press triangle to confirm your choice. Done. Nice. So I played my bird card. We start at the beginning of turn 3. It appears to me to play the Carolina Chickadee in that your thing from the second turn flew to the left and marked you took the play the bird action. The blue jay is the next bird you'll want to play, but before you can do that, you'll need to collect food to pay for it. Okay. Look at the blue jay's cost. It is a seed, and you can cover with any food item. Okay, so it needs a seed and any food item. Look at the bird feeder. Inside it are seed and a bunch of other stuff, okay? Because you played the Carolina Chickadee, your gain food action improved. Yeah, so when you run through that line, the more birds you play on it, the better it does. Right? Well, that's how Wingspan was. This might be a little bit different. Press X. You will get 1 thing, but you can't get more. Okay, I get 1 resource, but I can't get more. Activating the second slot in the habitat means that you can take 1 food from the bird feeder, and that symbol means that if you want, you can discard 1 card from your hand for 1 more food. Okay, to play the blue jay, you need 1 seed and any food item. Take the die with that symbol, okay? You can choose whether to take that or that. We need the other option, so I need this. Now press square to exchange 1 card from your hand for 1 more thing. You can choose the bald eagle card to exchange for more food. Oh god. What have I done? Why can't I do anything? Is it because I pressed the... There we go. Press shadow to confirm the exchange. I accidentally pressed the blue jay. See, you can take 1 more thing now. Now take the seed and confirm your action. Okay. So you activated that, you gained food, but it's not the end of your turn. It's time to take advantage of the current use when activated power. Every time you activate a habitat, you also activate the when activated power in its habitat. Okay. All of your bird's powers are optional, which means that you don't have to activate if you don't want to. If you won't skip this power, I'll show you how it works. Caches one seed. The Kenjigiri is not taking the seed from the bird feeder, it's just found it somewhere else. You can't use the cache food to pay, but each cache food translates to 1 feather. Okay, yeah. Just trying to use the Kenjigi's power, yes. Boom. Okay, so kind of like... No, it is like Wingspan. It's just the board looks a little bit different. Okay. Last turn you cache food on the Carolina Chickadee. Every cache food is worth 1 thing. The amount of food bird caches marked on the card here. Yep. Let's quickly sum up what gives you feather points so far. You get a point for played birds, laid eggs, and cache food. Yep. Remember how in the previous chapter I told you that you need eggs to play birds? Oh yeah, because the symbol a second ago, like to play the first bird, there was no egg symbol. You spend eggs to play birds starting from the second slot. Yep. The slots see the symbol on the top of them. They indicate how many eggs you need to spend in order to play a bird in the slot. This costs in addition to the bird's food cost. So if you want to play the blue jay, you need 1 egg. Yeah, I don't have an egg. Go to the... Oh! This gives me 2 eggs. And this you'll get to lay eggs on your choice. Okay, leftmost exposed slot. Activated habitat. Yep. Now you've chosen where you want to lay your eggs. When you perform any of the 4 actions, playing a bird, gaining food, laying eggs, or drawing cards, you can switch between habitats. Okay. You need to find birds to lay eggs on, so go back to the forest. You see that icon up on shows that. It means that you activated the laying egg action in the grassland. For now, there's only 1 bird you can lay eggs on the chickadee. To choose the bird, simply press X. Boom. Okay. And triangle. Great. Now you know how to use laying eggs. Is there a... How do I get to the sounds? Oh god. Use previously in your reserves to play the blue jay in your grass. Yep, to expand that line. Select the blue jay card and press try to confirm your food choice. Oh god. I just pressed X again by accident. Oh, I have to do that. Press X. And then press triangle to confirm it. Okay, if you want to play a bird on the second slot, you need to pay the egg. Yep. Select the current chickadee. Now press triangle to confirm. Boom. Played the egg. Okay. Start turn. Nice, you have 2 birds played now, so your gained food action has become even stronger. You can take, now I can take 2 food supply. Track more birds, you need more cards. To draw cards, go to the water. Okay. Here you can draw more cards. The leftmost exposed slot will activate a habitat. Press X. Anytime you draw a card, you can choose whether you want to draw one or the visible face-up birds in the tray. Ooh. Look at that pine siskin. The bird from the deck. That reminds me, you cannot undo drawing an card face down. Now, 1 second. I want to take a look at this. Okay, discard 1 egg to draw 2 cards when activated. Well, I don't really... And he would need to go in the middle or... Middle actually isn't too bad. Because if I put the killdeer in the middle, and then I would get 2 cards for discarding one of my eggs that I get. So that's not too bad. But the mourning dove in the middle, lay 1 egg on the bird. When you go through it, you're immediately gaining that egg on the bird, like an extra bird, or extra egg on its route. Pine siskin, tuck a thing from your hand behind this bird. If you do gain 1 thing from the supply. Ooh. I don't really like that effect because that's gaining resources, not gaining cards. I like the mourning dove. I think learning asks you to draw this killdeer. Okay. Yeah, I feel like we want killdeer in the middle. Draw the killdeer by choosing and pressing X and triangle. Yep. Great, you've played the second bird in your habitat and activated the water to draw a new bird card. That concludes this chapter. Okay. Now, drawn birds, okay? In this chapter, you'll learn the rules for resetting the bird feeder. Let's start by activating to gain food for your killdeer. Okay, boom. Because you put 2 birds in this habitat, you can gain 2 things, and I need that and that to play the killdeer. The leftmost exposed slot will activate a habitat. Press X. Okay, but the food you need isn't in the bird feeder. Don't worry. Right now, you can reset the bird feeder. Why? Resetting means taking all the dice inside and outside of the bird feeder and re-rolling them. You can re-roll any time all resources show the same face. Okay. Let's try that now, but remember, you can't undo this action. Okay. Great, remember that it's only 1 bird feeder. You can also re-roll. Okay, cool. When all the dice are taken out of the bird feeder, they'll be re-rolled automatically at the end of the turn. Now please take that. Oh, because I gain 1 from the chickadee. So I want this and that. The blue jay's power is similar to the Carolina chickadees. It can cache food. Gain 1 if you may cache it. Oh, you may cache it. You don't have to cache it. So it can cache food. But the blue jay's power lets you choose between caching or taking it. We're going to take it. Unlike the Carolina chickadee, the blue jay takes it directly from the bird feeder. Oh, gotcha. So it only works if there's one in there. So there's no thing in the bird feeder, you can't use the bird's power. Fortunately, there's plenty seed inside the bird feeder. Here you can choose. Cache it for yourself. For now, take it. And then confirm your decision. Nice. Now you can activate the character to use power or choose to skip it. No, we want to activate it. Okay, now you know when you can reset the bird feeder. Okay. In this chapter, I want to show you how to track your opponent. Okay, it looks like I can press R2. This is your last turn this round, but before you finish, let's take a look at the competition. This is your opponent, and this is you. You take a look at their habitats. Choose the opponent's portrait by pressing R2. This player has a predator. It's a barred owl. Oh, jeez. Here, her barred owl will hunt each time your opponent activates this card. Oh, jeez. Look at a card from the deck. If less than 7 centimeter, tuck it behind this card. If not, discard it. Oh my gosh. Okay. If it's the bird, will tuck the card under its predator. Every card is worth 1 feather. Yep. Later, we'll try to use this power to our benefit. How? How are we going to use their own card? Look how many cards they have in their hand. Holy crap. Alright, let's go back to your preserve. Jeez, great. Now you know how to track another player's board. Okay. It's time to learn about end of round goals and round summary. In the previous chapter, we've gathered enough food to play the killdeer. Yep. Look at the habitat that the killdeer can be played in. You can choose between the plains or the wetlands. For now, I'd like you to play killdeer in the wet. Why? Okay. Remember you? Yep, I've played birds before. First, you choose the killdeer. Discard 1 thing to draw 2 cards. Well, we're drawing a card. I guess it's fine. And that's fine. And that's the end of my turn. Okay, and this was your first round. Oh, round 2, birds in the forest. Why does it say I have... Oh, I had more, so I got the points. Okay. These are the end of round goals. You can learn what each end of round goal means. Just press R3 to deactivate the expansion. Okay. Each round is really chosen task to fill a gain extra. If you don't meet any requirements, you get 0. If your opponent tie, the points are divided by the players rounded down. Press time to start the second round, okay? It's the first turn of the second round. Okay. Remember that the second round has 7 turns. Okay. Close this screen. Look at the bird tray. The cards in the water have changed. What? What do you mean? Each round, all face-up cards will be replaced by... Oh, the deck of cards. Remember, if you want a specific card and the round is coming in, you lose your draw for what you wanted in the next round, okay? That's it for the end of the round goals and starting a new round. Okay. I'm going to show you something important about drawing cards, but to do that you need more eggs. Go to that to lay 2 eggs. Okay. Now find and choose a bird that you want to lay your eggs on. Let's put them on the blue jay. Okay. Let's go to that and draw some cards. Because you have a killdeer, first right, you can activate that. Okay, let's make use of this exchange. Habitat, yep. Now press square to exchange. Choose a card or exchange an egg for a card. Wait. Now switch between the habitats. Find a bird. The card. Oh. We'll just take the chickadee. Now choose 2 face-up cards and accept your decision. Choose 2 face-up cards. Tuck a card from your hand behind this bird, and if you do, draw 1 card. Yeah, I want the Barn Swallow. That's a good card, I feel like. 1, roll a dice, not in the bird feeder. If any are that, gain 1 fish and attach it to this card. So he's kind of like above board. His thing is kind of just like above board. His is when played, draw 2 new bonus cards and keep 1. I kind of want the Snowy Egret. Okay, now activate the killer, discard 1 egg to draw 2 cards. Okay. Oh, oops. There you go. Take the last face-up card. As you probably noticed, new face-ups haven't been replaced yet. They will be replaced when you finish this turn. Look at the face when you draw a face, and you won't be able to undo it. Okay. Ooh, a black vulture. When other players succeeds, gain... Oh, interesting. I like that. You don't pay anything for the black vulture? That's pretty cool. Nice, you've unlocked the potential of bonus conversions in the water. Yeah, we've got some good stuff in there. So, enemies you'll need birds that draw additional cards. The Bell's Viero in your hand is one of them. To play the Bell's Viero and that you need eggs, go to the plains. You don't have birds in the plains for a slot. It means you don't have to pay an extra eggs to play a bird. So play Bell's Viero here. What? Tuck a card from... Oh yeah, no, we want... Yeah, because I want him in the water. So yeah, that's fine. I can play him here. And I can put any type of egg on him too. Notice the triangle thing next to your food payment. It means that the food you have doesn't match the bird's food cost. Whenever you play a bird, you can spend any 2 food items as if they were... Oh, that's pretty cool. Confirm your action, yes. These are bonus cards. What? You can keep one of them, but you have to discard the other. You'll gain more things at the end of the game if you fulfill the requirements on the specified cards. There's no punishment for failing to do it. So these are like side quests you can get for yourself. Look at the nest box builder. This is where nests come in handy. You have to have a better view of your cards while choosing these. You can hide the interface by pressing L3, okay. You can move to other habitats. Go to them, yeah. Press it again. Now this says choose, I think, confirm pressing X. Birds that can only live in this. 3 to 4 birds or all 5 birds. I like this. Forester. Now you know how to draw more cards. Watch for birds with power similar to Bell's Viero. Okay. In this chapter you learn another type of bird power. Yeah, the black vulture, that's what I was thinking. It is a once between turns power. You can activate a once between turns power only when your opponent does something specified in the power's description. You can activate it only once between each of your consecutive turns. Now look at the black vulture's food cost. Nothing. Means that there's no food cost. You have enough eggs, you can play the black vulture. Oh, I still need an egg in that slot. Gotcha. Oh, oops, I'm sorry. Yeah, I want to play the black vulture. Yep. So I paid him. Oh, I have to do that. Oops. Okay. Now, as you play Black Vulture, you can make use of your opponent's successful hunts. The opponent gained food and activated their predator, the barred owl. The hunt was successful, so you can now take one dice from the bird feeder. We'll just take that one. So now that you've learned about ones between turn problems, you'll be keen to include in your strategy. That's pretty cool. Okay. I want to show you one last thing before we finish this tutorial. Go to the fields. The leftmost exposed slot will activate a habitat. Now I would like you to press square. Wait, what's square do? Oh, I can convert material into eggs. I either get 2 eggs or convert a material into egg. You can now spend 1 food per supply to lay an additional egg. Okay. Now lay an egg on the birds. Oh, I get 3. Oh, you get 2 and you can do that? That's pretty cool. Okay. Let's sum up what we can do. In your turn, you can play birds, gain food, lay eggs, draw cards. During your playthrough, you can check the current end of round goals. Yep. Check your score, press that. For you can see how many points you have, and your points already. Okay. First, you can see how many points you and your opponent already scored in all the end round goals. Okay. At the bottom, you have points for the cash food and tucked cards. This is your current total score. Yep. You can close the screen by pressing this. How do I see my opponent's total score? There's one final thing you can do. At any time, you can access a general overview of your habitats. Press R3. Oh wait, that. Oh, okay. This looks similar to the board game. So as I heard as birds, you can also see which birds are available to you in the water, what food currently inside that. Okay. To close overview, swap it up again. That feels successfully attract new birds to your habitats. Good luck. Nice. Let's go to the tutorial menu real quick. That was intense, and that took almost 30 minutes. Europe seems... Yeah, I don't like that taking opponents' resources thing. New predator powers. Oceana, introduction to new player mats, nectar. Spinning nectar. New dice copying other players' powers. Flightless birds. Resetting the tray, agency beak direction. Game end power points for nectar power. Push your luck bird powers. Let's go to Europe. Introduction. Whoa. Hi, I'm glad you stopped by. Hope you're ready for a dose of knowledge about European birds. I've already played a few turns, so I can show you some of the new abilities of European birds right away. Get a thing from the bird feeder. Okay, I can do that. Play our first bird to the European roller. Okay, got that. I want this. Was the same thing, right? Yeah. Gain 1 from the supply and tuck on this card. Oh, that's actually really cool. Good. Like some birds base game you've seen like caches from the supply, but unlike those birds, you can spin those. That's actually pretty cool too. Play the Eurasian Jay. It's a special bird that can ruffle other players' feathers. Uh-oh. Steal 1 thing from another player's supply and cache it on this bird. They gain 1 resource from the bird feeder, though. Okay. Look, the food you cache earlier using your strategy can now be spent as if we're in your supply. Okay. This is very convenient as unused food will earn you once in the game. Okay. Nice. Select a what? Oh yeah, that. Nice. You just went your first European birds. Oh, nice. Okay. Okay, in this chapter you will get to know that a bird can occupy 2 slots. What? Oh, like, I saw that duck card looked pretty big. Let's go to the thing, I'll show you how it works. Okay, what a perfect spot for a European roller. Let's play here. Wait, what? Place this bird sideways so it covers 2 spaces. Pay the lower egg cost. Ooh. Okay, European rollers just love long journeys. Let's occupy 2 slots to decide that. Note that you don't have to pay anything to play the roller over the 2nd slot. Oh, nice. I do want to play a bird on slot 2. Oh. You don't have to do that, though, whenever it's played. You don't have to make it cover 2 slots. By playing birds with this power wisely, you can quickly increase the number of roosters that their habitats yield. Yeah, so like you can make it to where now I get 3 eggs. But I'm losing having a bird's power there. Now lay an egg. Oh yeah, I'll just lay it on him. I have 3. Okay, as I said before, you can now gain 3 instead of 2, with only 1 bird in the grassland. Now you know how to use birds occupying 2 slots, improving habitat actions faster. Okay, so I feel like that's kind of good for maybe, like if you're really focusing on nature, like the top row, you can have that in the middle row as like a, hey, here's an easy way to get 3 eggs without investing, putting 2 birds there to get 3 eggs. Okay, this time I want you to show you what bird allows you to steal food. Activate your thing. Okay. I want to activate this. Use the opportunity to roll a dice, or if you try to gain, you need to play the common golden eye. Okay, I want to do this. I need a fish, and I need one of these. If Eurasian Jade can take that from an opponent's supply. All you have to do is select the chosen player. Happily, our only thing has that. Awesome. Okay, that's actually not too invasive too, I like that. Okay. Great, as you can see, Eurasian Jade can rob an opponent with resources and store in its card. However, the player can compensate for loss. Yeah, so it's still, yes, I can take his thing, but they still get like some kind of compensation, which is really nice. Okay. Activate the Eurasian Newt Hatch's power. Gain from supply anytime. Okay. Activate his power. Oh, oops. Yeah. I didn't see that. Play the common golden eye in your water. Yeah. And yeah, that's fine. Nice. Ooh, lay 1 egg on this bird for each other bird with a blank nest that you have. So, okay, I get that now. So that's the common goldeneye. That is a way to get eggs and cards by putting it in the water. That's pretty cool. Gain food, take a thing, and finish your turn. Okay. Gain. Let's do that. Fortunately, since your opponent doesn't have anything, won't catch. Okay. Yes, and do that. Go to your water. See the 2 cards with the EE marking. Take them using the exchange. With more expansion, you will see more markings that indicate the origin of birds. What? I don't get what it's saying. See the 2 cards with the EE marking? Yes. Take them using the thing with more expansion. You will see more marking indicate the origin. Oh, of the bird. So this is from the European. EE means European, I think, expansion. Oh, European expansion. Yeah, EE. Okay, so I want to do this. I do want to do this. I want to discard an egg here. And then I want you and you. Perfect. You've learned power, allowing you to steal from other players on a spot which cards belong to the European expansion. Nice. Jesus, it's taking a little bit. So I learned about the new type of power. Oh, okay. Power of some European birds only activate at the end of the round. You own 2 such birds, so you'll benefit twice. First, activate the common goldeneye. Okay. Oh, it's an end of round thing. Never mind. Lay 1 egg on for each of the birds that you have. Okay. I understand that now. So activate him. This bird can lay eggs depending on the number of things in your habitats. Allow it to do so by clicking on its card and laying 2 eggs. Lay all. Now go to the thing. There's another bird. See the Eurasian magpie also wants some action. Interesting, its power depends on how your opponent spins things. Okay, choose 1 other player. For each action cube on their thing, cash 1 thing from the supply on any... Oh, on any one of your birds. That's cool. Okay. What the hell am I doing? Yeah, activated. Other players laid an egg several times during this round to pursue the end of the round goal. You can take advantage of choice to proceed to the next step. You're going to need to cache 1 from supply each who selected latest. You may cache food on different birds. It's a good idea to store that on your stash. You'll be able to use it when needed. Oh, okay. Select food from the general supply and then choose the bird to cache that food. Uh-oh. I want to do it on this guy. Oh, I see. Okay, like that. Nice. Oh yeah, they definitely beat me in that round. Now you know the round end power move on the last chapter. Okay. In this last chapter, I'll show you another unique bird power. Play the Eurasian Sparrowhawk. Okay. The asterisk next to the cost tells us an alternate way to pay for this card. You don't want to pay for it with food, so choose change. What? Look, you can pay for it using... I can pay for it using bird cards. Select the bird card predator and use the ruddy duck as payment. Oh, I can feed it one of my other duck. I can feed it one of my other birds. It made noise. Okay. Select a bird from habitat to spin an egg on. Yeah, that's fine. Paying with other birds is profitable. It becomes a tucked card, which gives you an extra point. Oh, I see. So that means that's what the asterisk means. That's my last word I want to show you. You can play a bird from your hand onto another bird's card without paying any cost. Wait, what? You can play a bird from your hand onto another bird's card without paying any cost. What are you talking about? Any laid egg and cached item are discarded from the covered bird, but any tucked cards are tucked behind the covering bird. Choose a habitat and let the red kite hunt by clicking on a selected bird. So, what? When played, so when you place bird on top of another card, on your opponent, discard any eggs, any fruit from the bird, it becomes a tucked card. Why would you want that? Unless you're going for, like, this kind of specific play. When play, place the bird sideways. Lay one on this bird for each round. End of round. Oh man, these ones all suck. Play on top of another bird. And I want to choose the Eurasian Jay. That's all I want to say with European birds. There are still more powers to learn. Okay. Tutorial menu. That's pretty intense. Okay. I don't think we're going to be able to get through all these. We can try, though. Okay. Oceania. Oh my gosh, what is that thing? Play bird. Seems the ocean expansion feature hosts new possibilities. Okay, as you can see, the ocean provides new boards with new habitat actions. Improved action. The ocean board features new options. You spend resources from the bird feeder, gaining a reset. Oh my gosh. There are also new optional bonus conversions, such resources. Okay, this is kind of intense. Let's go back to the tutorial menu. And Asia also... Birds migrating between players. Powers tracking actions in your turn. This is a lot of information. We'll try this. We'll see what it says. Okay. In this chapter, I'll show you a new type of food, an interesting new end of our own goal. Okay, look here. This is the most important feature, the ocean expansion, is including type of food, nectar, okay? Each player starts with one nectar and their supply. Nectar is a powerful type of food, a wild food that can be used in place of any other food type when playing a bird, okay? You can use this wild property of nectar in one case. When activating a bird's power, they use a particular type of food. So the power city mentions that you can spend nectar instead. Okay, that's actually pretty good. Be careful though, because at the end of each round, all nectar in your supplies is discarded. You lose it after the round end. Powers are activated before the game end powers. So plan your spending carefully. Okay, let's practice using that with the gray warbler. Okay, play the gray warbler. So I need to play the gray warbler. It's encouraging to use that to pay. Okay. Select the thing. Okay, here you can see the spent nectar space. This is where all... Oh, okay. Whether this done... This is where all nectar spent in a particular habitat is gathered, whether that's time by playing that, discarding, or using optional conversions. Okay. At the end of the game, you'll receive a feather for each habitat, represent more than other players. Oh, so it's another point thing. Okay. Pay attention to the stars next to your spent nectar spaces. They'll help you track if you are in the lead. Cool. A black star means you are second, and half means that you tied with another player. Let's continue with our action. The gray warbler allows you to play a second bird. When played, play another bird and pay its normal cost with a... So I get to play it for free. Oh, gray warbler in that second spot is, or first spot, is awesome. Yeah. Keep in mind that when playing a thing, you can spend... When playing a bird, you can spend 2 things as if they were 1 nectar. Okay, gotcha. So, change that. He lets you draw a bonus card. Draw one, all remaining. Use all remaining nectar to draw an additional. Wait, what? I'm so confused by what that means. So drawing one. The heal lets you draw that. Draw one and use all the remaining nectar to draw an additional thing card. How? Discard any number of that to draw that many additional cards. Where's my nectar total? I have 4. Before the round ends. Now you have 5 to choose from. Select the one you wish to keep. These are all the new ones in Oceania. Oh, cool, okay. Oh my gosh, these are kind of crazy. We'll just do this. I'm not gonna read it all. I'm just. Gotcha. Okay. The Ocean expansion also comes with new end of round goals, including one that's quite atypical, a no goal. Okay. No goal means that no goal is scored at the end of the round, but also that you will have one more action in each subsequent round. Oh. So if you get a no goal at the very beginning, that's pretty good. Okay. See this one, you have this instead of that. Okay. So now you know how to look out for no goal in your game and how nectar works. Yeah, that's not too hard. In this chapter, I will show you a new type of bird. A bird powered using a completely new mechanic. Activate that to start. Okay. Use the new thing player action to spend. Wait, what? Okay. I can use the new thing player mat action and spend a seed to reset the bird feeder. Okay, we're gonna use a resource, discard that to reset that. See the bird feeder is reset. Now you can see the new dice. You will quickly discover that this is just to draw nectar. Now draw any food. Okay, well, sounds like I need both these nectar, because I think nectar can be anything, right? When activated, superb. When activated, we have activated supply bird. Its ability allows a copy ability of any other bird from the previous player's. What? Oh, somebody else has that? See, that's the previous player. And that's the next player. Oh, gotcha. Now you can only see the previous player's birds that you can copy. The only one available is the wedge-tailed. Oh, the superb. That's my bird, the superb lyrebird. Choose it to activate its ability. Look at the card. If its wingspan is over, so I tuck behind this card. Sure. Do that. And it does not. The eagle's ability allows you to hunt down a new type of bird, a flightless bird. Flightless birds have a star symbol in the wingspan field. Wingspan of a flightless bird is wild. This means that using that power to check your bird's poison, the point power is always successful. Oh, okay, gotcha. Also, their wingspan can take on any value, and scoring one of the new things gives points for arranging birds in order of blah blah blah. So if you have one of those birds, it doesn't matter. You successfully hunted the emu. Goodbye, emu. Oh yeah, goodbye. Flightless bird. Okay. Next chapter. Okay, this time I'll teach you to reset the train and introduce its adjacency of and beak direction. What? We are now on the last turn of the game's last round. Go to the thing and draw a card. Draw a card, okay. Use the new action and spend a thing to reset the tray. Okay. Maybe we can get a new Oceania bird. Let's get rid of that. We did OE. So no, we want to take all that. Spend all your remaining 3 to draw. So I want to spend one of those to gain a card. And now I can choose 3 cards. So I want 1, 2, 3. Wait, pause for a second. I want to show you a new end of round goal. Beaks pointing right. what? The new icon on the card that appears if this goal is active. Thanks to drawing all the cards in the tree, you now have birds with each possible beak arrangement in your hand. Duh, duh, and duh, and duh. What the We can continue, activate the Pacchio, and lay an egg on one of the adjacent birds. Okay. That's it for this section tutorial in one chapter. Okay, I need to look at these birds. What does it mean? Okay, we're nearly the end of the game. Now we can acquaint ourselves with the new power type game end. Birds with a game end power activate the last round has finished. The round end power has been activated and all unused thing is discarded. Choose the Australian magpie to use its power. Discard one egg from each bird in this row and column that has an egg on it. Excluding this bird. For each discarded thing, cash 2 things. Oh. So it changes from it being 1 point to 2 points. Okay. This concludes the game. Now for spent stuff. Okay. Doing that. I can't do anything. Why can't I do anything? Oh, I can do that. Okay. Finish the tutorial for the ocean mission. Okay. We have 4 minutes left. Last is the Asia tutorial. Oh my gosh. That's a lot of stuff. I kind of want to see what it looks like when I go play. It's Atoma. What does this mean? Select Atoma to access Atoma's settings. Choose the type of player to play with. AI. AI normal. AI normal. AI normal. What does this mean? Custom game. Oh. Wait, what's Atoma? Play with Atoma. Create custom game for 2 to 5 players. You can play with friends or AI. Play with... What is Atoma? What is Atoma? You're in Atoma's mode. You need to add Atoma as one of the players. What the fuck? Is Atoma like an AI or something? Oh, I don't think we're ready to take on Atoma, man. Atoma seems kind of tough. Okay. So here's what I'm thinking. We'll end here. We'll do another episode where I'm finishing the Asia tutorial. We'll play a game, and then however long that takes. But we'll go ahead and call it here. It's gonna be fun. It'll just be a little bit. The first few games are gonna be rough, but we'll call it here. So thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye.